You already know we at work decided to hop on, chop it up with an individual, see what's the talk of the town is going down. The word on the curve, you heard me. It's an early day for us today. So we got an early day because it's the holidays. So I just wanted to hop on, chop it up with the folks and the lokes. See what's good with everybody. I know this is earliest we probably done our life. Just set this up. But yeah, it's an early shift for us today. What's cracking like a little Rich? Happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I don't know if people celebrate Thanksgiving, but didn't get Thanksgiving off. Nah, because we're off tomorrow. And plus we get paid time and a half. And plus it's an early one today. We're almost out. We're out like in about an hour and a half or 2 hours. I took my lunch late. You know we're always on the grind. So we get the feria, then we have all day to chill. Or should I say all night? Hey, likewise, Cardal. Make sure to stay safe out there, because don't drink and drive, because there's a lot of crazy folks out there that as it is, there was already a high-speed chase earlier today. On Thanksgiving morning. Because, you know, crime don't sleep. Not even on the holidays. Especially the criminals. They put in that OT. Now, for those who are curious, I am bringing the G-File series to this channel. So starting next week, they will be coming back. Everything's going back to its original schedule, and it will be coming to this channel. So for those who are asking me about that, it will be happening, but on this channel now. So we're back in business. I feel like crime always goes up on the holidays. Hey, they gotta buy Christmas presents too. That's when they know everybody has the good shit. Now, actually, I think statistically wise, I think crime goes down, actually. And you could tell, like, not that much shit pops, like, during the holidays. I mean, you'll still get shit cracking, but it's not as cracking as much. It's like people take their foot off the gas pedal a bit. Certain holidays. Yeah, certain holidays. Certain other holidays, they amp it up, like Halloween and shit like that, right? But for Christmas, it kind of dies down. You even have them hitting up on the walls, you know, their neighborhoods, and then putting Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I'm not even making that up. A lot of hoods do that. Why? I have no idea. Oh, yeah, for New Year's, for sure, bro. For sure. Because that's a day of nothing but party. And you already know that when people get the alcohol, the what you may call it, the beer balls comes out on the individuals. The alcoholic gangsters come out. The the alcoholic warrior in them awakens. Hello there. So you do have that. Hello there. Oh, and we are bringing a battle rap reaction also later on as well. Hey, I appreciate that. So on the other one, you will be getting a battle rap reaction. And that one should be uploading like in about an hour. Serio. The Weekend Warriors? Nah, I feel you. You get a lot of people that are like that though. Then you get like the guys that are they only want to do or put in work or act a fool when they're on drugs or when they're on alcohol. Sober, they wouldn't hurt a fly. My little bug is definitely up in the building. Love you, baby. You know, when they're sober, they wouldn't like. They're not about that action. They kind of need that. What is it? The liquid courage or the scante. And then they really think they're about that life, but then they sober up and then they realize like, oh shit. So you get a lot of people flipping too. Once they sober up, they decide to cooperate. The gangster sauce wears off. You see some of that on YouTube sometimes. You know, like by amped up people like Wes Watson and shit like that. It's always the amped up ones. It's always the ones that try too hard, the ones that are always the fakest. With anything. Even including people that impersonate like military and law enforcement. They just add a little bit too much on it. He's amped up all the time, nonstop. Wes Watson has no chill button. He don't even know what chill is. Seriously, bro needs to lay off the coffee or Monster or whatever the fuck he's on. Yeah, but it's all no, but like he's not dumb either. Like he says the shit to outrage people though. He knows what brings in the audience. You know, it doesn't take a genius. Like people just come and if they say the most outlandish things, they already know that that's gonna bring traffic to their channel, whether it's good or bad. What's cracking like Mr. Pasa is definitely up in the casa for the raza. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, my boy. He's on steroids. Serio. Laced with meth. What I miss? Not much, bro. We just chilling like a villain on an early one. You know, because we almost out this bitch. Just wanted to, hop on quick and, tell everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Just chop it up for a little bit. Milking it till we're almost out. Then we get to go home and eat. You'll serve up. We're going to eat a little bit of everything. We're going to have multiple portions. We ain't caring about calories today. Is it true that features back then were like that? Yeah, there's some individuals that they would want to charge you all kinds of feria, bro. Like it was just stupid, outrageous, Like, oh yeah, feature it'll be like, fucking like give me like 4,000, and it's like, bro, like you ain't even popping like that, bro. You want, all that feria. That's crazy. I feel you. But nowadays, like how everybody has their own like platforms and shit like that, like they really don't need people, right? So it makes a lot. It makes it easier for more people to want to collab with each other, right? Because they realize that, well, they really don't need you to succeed, right? So they might as well just tag along, I guess. Oh yeah, no, like the famous ones, like Ice Cube, Mac 10, and all of them. Yeah, they were gonna charge you, yeah, about like 10 or 15, because you kind of needed them to throw yourself out there, right? You were kind of like hoping to um, cash in on their audience. Oh yeah, you definitely don't need a middleman no more, or these big labels. Before that was the only way. They had all the power. How else was your music going to be thrown out there and heard? Right. Social media just kind of ruined that all for them, which is good. In reality, like these scouts or whatever, like the talent, like people that say that like they look for talent and stuff like that, they really don't know what the audience wants. Like they act like if their job is like that important, right? Like they know what the people want, but it's not true though. You know, that's why a lot of their stuff always flops as well, and the stuff that they think isn't gonna hit ends up trending, right? And it's like they really don't know what the people are gonna dig. They just try to act like they know what they're talking about though. Back then people just they operated on the thing that like nobody would want to bump that, or nobody wants to hear that, or nobody would like that. Then they realized like, well, no, there's fan bases for everything, bro. You don't get to dictate what people like truly like and what they don't like. Yeah, facts. I mean, sometimes like if you would meet an individual and he was cool, right? He would give you a quebrada, right? But it was rare. And the song with Snoop Dogg had never came out because the guy that made the feature went missing and he didn't want to track if he knew or to be found. Yeah, I feel you. And well, he was more connected with Mac 10, no? So like Mac 10, I'm pretty sure has some connections too. It's low key easy to put your music out there. You just have to. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Not like before where you actually needed these bastards, right? So they kind of had you kind of had to like bend to their will, right? But now it's like people could just they have their own platforms with their own fan base, right? That they could just like tell the labels to kick rocks. If anything, the labels would now bend their will to these individuals, right? Like, no, please don't go. Because now these people get to express what's really happening, right? And it makes, companies look like the bad guy, right? And that's bad publicity. And, you know, you already know big companies don't like bad PR. No, I would figure Elboy would have more songs with like higher ups since, well, he was signed to Mack 10's label. I'm surprised he didn't have like a song like with Dub C. Yeah. And a lot of these rappers too. A lot of Chicano rappers. It's just that they don't get the publicity like, that they should, right? But yeah, a lot of these individuals have a lot of tracks with a lot of these guys. Little Yogi, Jasper Loco, Spanky Loco, uh, Mr. Seven, Hella Five, Slow Pain, all of those guys. Mr. Night Owl, Mr. Shadow. Shit, even Little Rob. What's the saying? It takes money to make money? It's just the way it is. Oh, yeah, he's an actor now, no? Like, yeah, he has like a few shows he's working on or something like that. Which is good, exploring your avenues, right? Like, spreading your wings, trying new stuff. I met Snoop Dogg when he was filming the video. I think it was dropping like it's hot. One of the videos he filmed it in the valley. Daz and Corrupt, I had met them. I think it was at the Northridge Mall. Baby Jokes is now an actor. Oh no, well he's been an actor though. He's been featured on on Law and Order and like fucking shows like that. Like crime thrillers. Even Cuete Yesca from Redondo. Yeah, some of them. Yeah, a lot of them individuals be cool individuals. ¿En serio? Oh yeah, I met Conejo several times. Conejo's a pretty cool dude. Conejo's actually an individual who's cool and actually about his business, like with his homies and everything like that. I remember the first time I met them, we had banged on them outside of a liquor store. He was with his homies. And my boy represented proudly. Because there's been other Chicano rappers that when they got hit up, they said nowhere. But they claim neighborhoods, but it is what it is. And that happened several times, so I don't know. I mean, they can say what they want, but I know the truth, though. So it's like, my boy, I know you're talking a whole lot, but it's all right. I'll keep that secret. It won't be my place to throw it out there. But some of these guys just make me laugh, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.